I spoke to umfundisi lapha embilo, so thank you siyabonga kakhulu uNkulunkulu anibusise.
Amen mfundisi hayi ake sibe siqhubeke lapho sigcina khona osukini ke lwayizolo.
Yeah. No, ngoba siyayivala i-series yethu for this week. Ngiyacabanga siyoqhubeka emveni kwesonto elilodwa. Ngifuna mhlambe ukukhumbuza abalaleli nabazalwane emakhaya ukuthi si approach yonke lento from a biblical perspective. This is very important ukuthi this is not your general psychological counseling. Everything esikhuluma ngayo siyibase simisa ezwini likaNkulunkulu, and ngifuna ukubheka ama foundations phecelezi noma ngithi izinto that I believe are very foundational, especially kuma romantic relationships. Khona izinto engizibiza ngokuthi ama standards ama romantic relationships, biblical standards, not just any, because when you speak of love, you know, you can go on and on. Abantu kunombuzo nje babuza ukuthi wazi ngani ukuthi uyena lo bebaningi kangaka and so forth. But I feel lencwadi, even though it's a very popular passage, I think it will assist abafowethu abangaphandle, it will assist laba abangaphakathi. Now before ngiyifundele izwi laNkulunkulu encwadini yabaseFesu chapter number 5, ufuna ukukhumbuza abalaleli nabazalwana ukuthi ngokwentando kaNkulunkulu, you know, ingakho uJesu ethi encwadini kaMatthew 19 ethi indoda iyoshiya uyise nonina inamathele umkayo, bese lithi iBhayibheli labo abahlanganiswe uNkulunkulu mangabe khona umuntu ozohlukanisa labo abahlanganiswe uNkulunkulu sebeyoba nyamanye. God's original intent, God's original purposes was so that uma ngaba abantu ababili behlangana babe committed futhi bangafeyili. Why bangafeyili emshadweni wabo? Ngenxa ukuthi umshado noma i-relationship, a romantic relationship between a man and a woman, mangabe sibuka izwi laNkulunkulu njengoba sike sathi masiqala sachaza, it's actually painting a picture phakathi a picture of indlela uKristu athanda ngayo umakoti wakhe nendlela ibandla elizithoba elisubmita ngayo umakoti oyibandla likaKristu ozithoba futhi aphinda submit ngayo kuKristu Jesu. Now this is why you cannot afford, mangabe ushadile ngifuna ukusho njalo kuwena, especially umntwana kaNkulunkulu, you cannot afford to fail, because umshado wakho according to God's original plan and God's original purposes, umshado wakho should symbolize indlela uKristu athanda ngayo ibandla nendlela ibandla elimthobela ngayo uKristu. And throughout izwi kaNkulunkulu, mangabe silihlola izwi kaNkulunkulu, the woman, the beauty of the woman, ukuba affectionate komuntu wesifazane kusymbolize indlela esithanda ngayo uNkulunkulu, and vice versa ke nendlela uNkulunkulu asithanda ngayo should be the very same way thina indlela esithanda ngayo omkethu. Now i-standard lesi sibekiwe izwi laNkulunkulu abaseFesu chapter number 5, I believe sokwazi ukucover izinto eziningi ukuthi siqede kuleli sonto kwanamhlanje. Izwi laNkulunkulu mangase ngiqale ku verse 22, asiwufunda uverse 22, siyaweqa siqala la izwi laNkulunkulu lithi ngokuba indoda inhloko yomfazi. Before lisho njalo iBhayibheli liqala ngokuthi noma ngithi ku verse 21 liqala ngokuthi nithobelane ngokumesaba uKristu. Nithobelane, submit to one another as unto Christ. This is so important ngoba ingakho sithe uNkulunkulu uyisisekelo sayo yonke i-relationship. La mangabe sithi si approach lento from a kingdom perspective, from a biblical perspective, sisho kona lokho ukuthi uNkulunkulu is actually at the center yalento lesikhuluma ngayo. This is not our response to inyama yethu, indlela esizizwa ngayo. This is not our response to indlela i-popular culture eshape ngayo, indlela esicabanga ngayo, but indlela izwi si responda to love ngendlela esiyalwe ngayo uNkulunkulu. Now if foundation is strong, a very important is submission one to another. iBhayibheli lithi and be subject to one another out of reverence for Christ. Ngiyayithanda le. be subject to one another. Ungamthobeli nje ngoba wakamkhiza umsaba. Umthobela out of reverence for Christ. Amakhosikazi ahleke esontweni mangabe ngithi, and this is so true. Mangabe ngithi, and you know there are times where you will feel like yazi umyeni wami uyislima. Umyeni wami is stupid, and it's so true. Ukuthi uyindoda akusho ukuthi uhlakaniphile, akusho ukuthi uzokwenza inqumo right ngaso sonke isikhathi. Sometimes you will make stupid decisions. Sometimes you will make mistakes, and there's room for you to make mistakes emshadweni. But ngiyaye ngibatshela abantu ukuthi noma kunjalo, remember ukuthi your husband is the head, and muthobele engathi uthobela inkosi. I'm getting ahead of myself. Muthobele ngathi noma ubone ngazi ukuthi suka uyabona nje usudiniwe. Remember, buka la kuthene yabona mangabe sime emgwaqeni simiswa ngisho ngakuthiwa iphoyisa uyalazi umakhelwane wakho, but once wa in full uniform, once wa observe ama protocols ekufanele observe uma ngabe esemsebenzini, umbheka ngenye indlela noma umazi mhlawumbe umazi samncane ichamela. You know, you put that aside and you remember ukuthi njobe semiphambi kwakho manje he or she is representing the government, the police force, the military force, nang nobaba ubheka icele la kayibekile phansi, and ukhumbula bonke labo bantu ukuthi awusamhlonipheli nje ukuthi ugcina icala, but umhlonipha ngoba out of irreverence for iflag alifakile, and then ngeke bese uyasithoba kuyena. Ngifuna ukusho njalo kunina abazalwane bami, abanye bethu sesishadile siyakhohlwa ukuthi uNkulunkulu must be at the center of our relationships. So no matter how angry you are at some point, no matter how disappointed, no matter how hurt you are, but out of reverence for Christ, izwi laNkulunkulu lithi submit to one another. Nithobelane engazi ukuthi kukuyo inkosi. And then ke bese iyaqala indaba yami ila amadoda evuma khona. Amen kakhulu, but will strike ibalance ngokusizwa uNkulunkulu kulesi sikhathi esincane sinaso. iBhayibheli lithi abafazi mabathobele amadoda abo. Abafazi abathobele amadoda abo. Nayo ke indaba ye-submission ngoba I think ithinta nawo lama video beniwabona lawa axabanisizwe manje mangabe umama eyikhulumela, and ngizocacisa la ezinye izinto. I agree, I partly agree with her, I disagree with her respectfully. In some regard, iBhayibheli lithi abafazi abathobele amadoda abo, and then bese lisethe standard. Nayi indaba enkulu bangibuza lana ke, especially laba bazoshada, mfundisi usho ukuthini ukuthi sithobe ingane lezi sezi emancipated, you know, women are liberated. Kade sikhuluma ngazo lezi zinto. Abanye they subscribe to some feminist views, you know, they want to be equal nabantu besilisa, they want to be equal in every respect, and I don't think that's fair. Ama false expectations lawo sizochaza mangabe siqhubeka. You know, nayi ke indaba ukuthi mangabe bebuza ingane zibuza ukuthi mfundisi manje usho ukuthini umuthi ngithobe, usho ukuthi nje mina ngivume yonke into ayishoyo. No, iBhayibheli lisethi standard, and lento le ngiyayithanda ngoba iyangikhulula nami njengomfundisi ukuthi abantu bangathi ngathi. iBhayibheli li very clear la phambi kwethu lithi abafazi abathobe, and then when you ask ukuthi bathobe kanjani lithi bathobe kungathi kukuyo inkosi. Simple. Standard ngifuna ukuza la ukuthi standard of submission is not your culture. Standard of submission is not a popular culture. Standard of submission is not your romantic movies lawe siwabukayo ingane. Standard of submission yizwi likaNkulunkulu. Standard of submission lokhu njana Ephesians 5:22 ukuthi let and wives be subject, be submissive. Ngiyayithanda amplified bese ithi adapt yourself to your own husband. Adapt yourself to your own husband as a service unto the Lord. Awenzeli yena. This is not about him. This is about your service, and this is your service unto the Lord. Now izwi laNkulunkulu ngifuna ukusetha ke le debate siqede namhlanje, and ke please remember lamagama engiwashilo ukuthi standard of submission akusile isiko lesizulu, akusile isiko lesipedi, akusile isiko lesingisi futhi. Ngisho nelesingisi siyawashiya amasiko esingisi. Ngisho akusile isiko lesingisi. Standard of submission is Christ. Kuthene sithoba engathi kukuyo inkosi. When you want to remember ukuthi yena kambe fanele ngimthobe kanjani, ngimthobele kanjani umyeni wami, just just sit down and think ukuthi ene ngithobela kanjani inkosi. Now umyeni wakho noma your future husband, your spouse, lo muntu the person othi uzongena naye, you are prepared. Umuntu ekufanele kube njalo, umuntu othi umbuka ubone ukuthi I can adapt myself to this person. I can adapt myself to this person and I can submit myself under him as a service unto the Lord. If kungenjalo mntaka baba muyeke umshiyela abanye bazoqhubeka naye, you know, because if you cannot submit to someone as a service unto the Lord, angeke uze ukwazi ukwenza lesi sithombe lesi sikhuluma ngaso ukuthi i relationship between a man and a woman symbolizes i relationship between ibandla umakoti kaKristu noKristu. Bese lithi iBhayibheli ngokuba indoda iyinhloko yomfazi, njengokuba uKristu eyinhloko yebandla, yena engumsindisi omzimba. Kepha njengoba ibandla lithobela uKristu, kanjalo nabafazi abathobele amadoda ezintweni zonke. Now ithini lento? Ayisho ke manje ukuthi awuna view ngalutho la endlini njengoba kade sibuzana izolo ukuthi manje ke umuthobela, when you submit to someone, it doesn't mean awusena view. You can, in fact, as a matter of fact, you can even disagree. You can even disagree, but disagree with submission. Disagree respectfully. Mina enhlizweni yami nje ngangingqumela ukuthi angifuni ukushada umuntu oyisithithithi ozongiguqela ngamadolo, ngingabe ngisazi nanokuthi ucabangani yini umbono wakhe ngalento engizoyenza, you know. Ngiyangilinganisa ukuthi abantu besilisa lento yokuba and ngifuna ukuloko ngiemphasize lento, we must make a distinction between ukushumayela ivangeli nokushumayela isiko. There's a vast difference la. We are not promoting culture, and ungangizwa kabi futhi if umuntu nje o cultural for the sake yokuba cultural, uyithandela nje ukuthi wena ufuna uyayithandela ukuthoba, ayikho into wrong. Ngisho nabantu besifazane bakhona abakuthandayo ukuba very cultural, you know, kubona it means something, that's well and good, but ngifuna ukuthi that's an option, akusiyo imposition. Akusi imposition, biblically speaking, ukuba cultural akusi imposition. There is a cultural aspect esokhuluma ngayo ngelinye ilanga emshadweni, you know. Ulokhunjana uNansika umfana mangabe efuna ukulobola uJakobe, mangabe efuna ukulobola intombazana ayithandayo eBhayibhelini, efuna ukulobola lapha kumkakhe kumkhwe wakhe uLabani, lithi mangabe sethi ufuna unkosikazi wakhe ufuna uRachel, wayithanda uRachel engafuni uLeya. uLabani uthi kuyena, thina ngokwesiko lethu, if you love this woman, you have to observe our culture. So hayi ukuthi siyak-adopta, but just observe for the sake ukuthi uthole lo mthandayo. Isiko lethu, uyakhumbula indaba ngithi isiko lethu usamtshela ngesikhathi ukuthi isiko lethu alivumi ukuthi ushade intombazane encane endala ingakashadi. So wena if umfuna lo and you want to speed up process, akekho umuntu ofuna ukumshada njengamanje, thatha uLeya ukuze uthole uRachel. Hey, that's another story ngelinye ilanga sokhuluma ngazo ukuthi may I not be misunderstood, I'm not promoting polygamy, but mangabe ngithi thatha uLeya ukuze uthole uRachel, ngisho ukuthi khona izinto that you will have to accept to get what you want ngelinye ilanga, but not for today. Uyabona uthi uLabani ngokwesiko lethu, so it's up to you. If umfuna, you will have to observe this culture, bese uyahamba ke uyozenzela ngendlela yakho. Okay, uhambe kuzenzele ngendlela yesiko lakho lamaHebheru, kodwa nje obula angeke ngikuvumele ukuthi ubreak our traditions. uLabani was very strict, and ngenxa ukuthi uJakobe wayemthanda uRachel. And by the way, please stick around. Ngiyabonga Nkosi ukuyikhumbula lento. Mangabe sesikhuluma emshadweni ngizoyidiscuss indaba kaLeya, surviving a loveless marriage. Ukuthi uLeya washada la eshada endaweni kodwa la engathandwa khona. And why productive? Uyena wayithola ingane kakhulu. uRachel lo wayithandwa wayengabathola abantwana. That's another story for another day. But he survived. He prayed uNkulunkulu wambusisa ngabantwana, but in reality ukuthi kwakuumshado la ayengathandwa khona, and she had taken a decision ukuthi noma engathandwa kodwa uzohlonipha lo mshado. Story for another day. So ngizalana ukuthi submission asi approach from a cultural perspective. cultural perspective ukuthi ene uguqa and futhi ezinye zalezi zinto lezi even if uzilandela culturally wrong akusile isiko imkhuba. There's a difference between isiko nemkhuba, but la ngizothi ene ukuze sisizane i-standard remember mangabe usemshadweni mangabe umuntu wesilisa please ngiyacela don't be oppressive to your wife unless nje ezithandela ukukuthakazela, you know, occasionally my wife would call me udlukula yabo yithi labo Mahlobo ontombela omathamahle ongathi awenyamazane, you know, occasionally you do that. Occasionally she would cook my favorite dish akawuthanda ubhontshisi but nje just mangabe pheka ulokhu njana ubhontshisi nojeqe uyayasho njalo belabo balalele labazi ukuthi akawuthande bathi hey kwenze njani opheka ubhontshisi athi hey ngiqinisa umendo wami, you know, because uyazi ukuthi ene this is my cuisine, you know, ukuzidlela ulo ujeqe no bhontshisi, but I'm not being oppressive. I'm not being and you see evangeli nasemshadweni in terms of biblical standards we are neither chauvinistic, we avoid chauvinistic views and we avoid feminist views. Kune balance la ebekwe yizwi likaNkulunkulu ukuthi ngifuna ukugcizelela lento ukuthi i-standard akusinto wayibona kini, i-standard uKristu, iBhayibheli lithi kwabesifazane submit mangabe usudiniwe ucasukile ungazi ukuthi uzithobe kanjani, lithi iBhayibheli remember, let me help you, submit as unto the Lord, submit as a service. Ngamanye amazwi when you submit to le ndoda le ebuyithatha inqumo eziwuphukuphuku ukwenza as a service unto the Lord, and uNkulunkulu obona ekujuleni kwenhliziyo uyokwenzela umusa ukuthi hayibo hey le ndoda iziphukuphuku, you know. Amadoda can be arrogant, ngisho siduka kwenye inkathi yo abanye bethu asifuna ukuvuma ukuthi siyaduka silo sambe endaweni eyodwa, umuntu wesifazana abe timid ngalendlela le ukuthi usabukusho ukuthi hayibo kade sidlula phela la kulesi sihlahla, yabona indoda umuntu nje onolaka ucountene uyindoda mangabe ngisho esebheda, yabo. You see your wife is there as a support structure, akusho ukuthi fanele uyiabuse lento le yokuthoba ngoba iBhayibheli likhuluma ngebandla la ukuthi uyinhloko njengoba uKristu eyinhloko yebandla, and njengoba ngishilo kizolo ukuthi when someone is the head it doesn't mean uneyimpendulo zonke, it means i-team le noma kuyi-team yabantu ababili, i-team le ine support structure. I believe abantu besifazane can express their views but with respect, understanding ukuthi lo muntu okhuluma nayo inhloko. Now i-standard uKristu njengoba nje sizithoba kuNkulunkulu ayikho into ebhlungu. You see I believe ayisiuyebo no amen lento engizoyisho, but I believe amasonto kugcwele abantu besifazana abantu besilisa abekho. It's because abanye bethu we misrepresent umbuso kaNkulunkulu emakhaya. Ayikho into ebhlungu njengokubona umuntu wesifazane othobela onke amadoda except for yakhe. Ayikho into ingakho abanye abantu besilisa bengayi emasontweni, you know, and ayisiuyebo no amen lento engiyishoyo, akusibona bonke but iqiniso ukuthi indlela esibuye senze ngayo inomthelela. iBhayibheli lithi the first person ekufanele umthobele, ngiyabafundisa mina besifazane esontweni ukuthi mina nami ngiyenye indoda khona kufanele ngithobele, you know, unga replace i-honor ekufanele uyinikeze umyeni wakho uyireplace ngami. Nami mangabe wenze njalo ngifaka enkingeni, I won't be able to minister to your husband mangabe wenze njalo. But if you honor your husband umnikeza indawo yakhe, of course nami unganginike yami indawo as umfundisi, but you must strike a balance. So standard is kaNkulunkulu, we approach submission from lokunjana biblical perspective and indlela ibandla lisithoba ngayo kuKristu. So uma uzongena emshadweni mawumbuka lo muntu, you must ask yourself ukuthi can I submit to this person as a service unto the Lord? And then number 2, major standard. iBhayibheli lithi nemadoda sabavuma kabe amadoda kakhulu ukukhuluma ngokuthoba, but ukuthoba kuhamba nama responsibilities akhona. Bese lithi iBhayibheli madoda thandani omkenu. Nansi ke indaba enkulu, the issue of love. Nakhona bayabuza abantu ukuthi uthanda kanjani, ubona ngani ukuthi uyamthanda. It's very simple. iBhayibheli libeka standard nakhona. You see mangabe kudlalwa ibhola kune federation enkulu ekuthiwa iFIFA.
Okay.
Iyona ebeka ama rules ebhola, you know, ukuthi ibhola lidlala 45 minutes first half, 45 minutes second half. If there's no winner kuyi competition kusho ukuthi sidlulela kuyi extra time, uyabona that njalo ama offside na yonke le nto awukwazi kwashintsha lama rules bese uthi soccer lo idlalayo akwazi, because if kuzoba yibhola and uzo subscribe to le federation ekuthiwa yiFIFA, fanele observe ama rules akhona. Khona abantu abafuna ukwenza umshado bawenze ngendlela yabo. Kanti lento yaqalwa uNkulunkulu ngeke kusaba. So ngifuna ukuzalana kubantu besilisa ukuthi the standard of love is Christ. And ngiyinzima kakhulu ke le. Ngiya ngithi mina kubantu besifazane mangabe sebediniwe beshikile abanye bethi mhlambe bacountene we are being oppressive mangabe sikhuluma submission is not being oppressive. Njoba ngishilo, you can still air your views, you can still disagree with your husband, but do that with submission. Kuthi hey myeni wami angiboni mina kanje, kodwa ke ngoba usushilo and ubona ukuthi kunjalo, ngelinye ilanga uzobona ushaya isikhala mangabe ebhedile. Uma ngabe kungumuntu ngempela ononembezo uyobona umyeni wami unkosikazi wami yazi uvamile ukuba right, afunde ukulalela. But mangabe ukwenza abantu besilisa abane tendency, you see when you touch their ego and you disagree kanye nabo disrespectfully, usuka benenkani kakhulu. Ngisho into ibomvu aphike ukuthi ibomvu, yabo. Khona umuntu onenkani ngaleyo ndlela kutheni thi ibomvu aphike for sake yokuphika nje, ngoba ufuna ukutshengisa ukuthi sekunenkinga ke manje ukuthi ufuna ukutshengisa ukuthi uyindoda, yabo. So nakithi abantu besilisa iBhayibheli, the standard of love is Christ. Again, the standard of love is not your culture. The standard of love is not your father. The standard of love is not your role model. Thank God for our role models. The standard of love is not our romantic movies. The standard of love, the best standard of love is Christ. iBhayibheli lithi nibathande njengalokho uKristu ethande ibandla. So mangabe uzongena une spouse noma there's a potential spouse, you ask yourself ukuthi can I love this woman and ke iyahlupha ke le itrick, ngoba then it means you need to understand indlela uKristu athande ngayo ibandla. Elithi iBhayibheli owathi noma emkhulu elingana noNkulunkulu wazehlisa wakhumula uNkulunkulu. I mean this person was God, but he stripped himself of a divine nature, these attributes that made God to be God, wawabeka phansi ukuze abe uNkulunkulu, aphile njengathi sonke and fulfill assignment, afe alambe ajabule akhale. Lithi iBhayibheli uNkulunkulu wakubeka phansi ukuze azofela mina kanye nawe, uKristu loyo. Now iBhayibheli bese lithi nekwabesilisa nibathande omkenu njengokuba uKristu. Standard for men is very high. Ibar for the standard of love, the biblical standard of love for men set by the Bible for men is very high. Ngiyangithi mina nginamahloni, ngiyangithi I am still a work in progress. I love my wife. Uyazi mamkhize, I love her. I may not be romantic, angisimuntu romantic, and that's another issue. You see, if usibuka lezi zinto lezi from a biblical perspective, uyabona thene lokho kunye ukubambana ngezandla nje basishilo manihamba phambi kwabantu sishilo ukuthi that expression ye intimacy, it's not necessarily intimacy. You see, iBhayibheli alisho lutho ngalezo zinto. Sekungaba ke nje indlela yenu to spice up the way you love each other, the way you submit to each other, but the key components of a relationship, a romantic relationship is submission and love. iBhayibheli bese lithi madoda thandana umkenu njengalokho uKristu elithandile ibandla wazinikela ngenxa yalo ukuba alingcwelise alihlambulule ngesigezo samanzi ezwi. Indoda leyo istandard esibekele umuntu wesilisa. If ungakamtholi umuntu onjalo omthanda njengoba uKristu ethanda ibandla, I can tell you right now ukuthi keep looking
kodwa sephakathi angaphumi.
No, sephakathi akaphumi. Angisho ukuthi umuntu akashiye ulokho njalo. You, by the way, you see izinto esosikhuluma lezo mase sikhuluma nabasha, ingakho ngilongo walista lezi zinto ukuthi ngizoyikhuluma ngelinye indaba kaLeah noRachel ukuthi nanga umuntu wesifazana useshadile, uyabona la ukuthi awuthandwa. Mina ngiyangithi you see it's a choice. If you choose to stay, angifuni ukuthi kubona bonke abantu ukuthi nephuma ngoba angiwazi ama circumstances akho. So izinto lezo soyikhuluma, but uma ngabe ngifuna ukuthi rather keep looking mangabe usabheka, ngoba istandard akusinyama, akusibo ubuhle, buyadlula ubuhle. iBhayibheli lithi ubuhle buyinkohliso. You know, istandard akusibo ubuhle njengoba noma ubuhle nabo bunayo indawo yabo. Thank God for ubuhle. Please maintain yourself, zithande, ayikho inkinga lapho, but the standard ilesi esibekiwe yizwi likaNkulunkulu ukuthi ukuze abantu baphilisane kahle in a romantic relationship, one party has to put the emphasis on submission, and the other party has to put the emphasis on loving, going an extra mile in loving. Now if ungakamfumani umuntu onjalo, keep looking. And ke iBhayibheli alisho lutho ngaloko kunye lezi ezinye izinto nje ama expressions, you know. And ke lento ngiyayithanda sengiqeda ngoba isonga every aspect esingase sikhulume ngayo kwi relationship. Ukuthi for instance when we conduct premarital talk, premarital counseling, we discuss spirituality, we discuss emotional stability, we discuss finances. Ukuthi ngisho nezimali, communication is key. You know iBhayibheli incwadini yeZaga 15 verse 1 lithi a soft answer turns away wrath. Impendulo ethambile isusa ulaka. Yabona umuntu mekuphendula kahle, ngisho ngakuthi udinwe kangakanani, uba disarmed ngoba umdinelwa kanjani umuntu usuku yislima ngempela ke mangabe umdinelwa kanjani umuntu ophendula. But lento le uma ngabe umuntu umthobela ucommunicator kahle naye. Umuntu mangabe umthanda, even itone yakho yazi ukuthi ngisho inkabi umuntu ohlinza abantu. Uyabona inkabi umuntu ohlinza abantu nje, mina I can tell you mangabe bamba ucingo ekhuluma nomuntu omthandayo, uyalizwa iphimbo lakhe kuthi hey yathamba indoda, yathamba intshebe, iyazenzakalela lento le ukuthi lo muntu lo ngisho ngakuthiwa sibaningi la, umethatha ucingo manje ebamba ucingo lo muntu uyamuza ukuthi hayi
Sawubona mama.
ngisho ngangaba khona i-giveaway ukuthi baby or whatever, i-tone nje ye voice is a complete giveaway ukuthi lo muntu lo khuluma nomuntu amthandayo. So when you submit to someone, when you love someone, even the way you address him or her phambi kwabantu kuyatshengisa ukuthi ngisho nine disagreement, you see it's a foolish person ophendula umuntu amthandayo amphendule isinomo kanjani. So bafowethu ngifuna ukusho njalo ke namhlanje siqeda ukuthi lento le you see ukuthanda umuntu is ordained by God, and if you follow biblical principles, I'm telling you, you will reap ama rewards abekiwe yizwi laNkulunkulu. May you be encouraged. I pray for your marriage ukuthi uNkulunkulu awuvuselele. By the way uNkulunkulu angakwenza lokho. We pray for those who are ngithatha serious lento le. We equip abantu, we train abantu for finances, but we train abantu for spirituality. We never train abantu for life. I believe lezi zinto lezi sikhuluma ngazo is to train you for life, and we pray ukuthi uNkulunkulu akubusise, ayiphumelelise, ayihlahlamelise indlela yakho with that regard. You can get in touch with us ku 072-226-2271, 072-226-2271. Facebook nguThami Mahlobo. Ungang inbox ama ngabe uthanda ukuze ngibone ukuthi kade ulalela uhlelo kunzima kwenye inkathi. Amanye ama friend request angwathathi, but mangabe umunye umuntu olalela lolu hlelo ungang inbox aqala ukuthi mfundisi, I'm following your program, then ngingak accept. Thami Mahlobo ku Facebook, Thami.Mahlobo ku Instagram. Yeah man, Pastor Thami Mahlobo, khona linye page le Pastor Thami Mahlobo. Would love to get in touch with you, pray with you mangabe unama challenges, and give you a word of wisdom or counsel. uNkulunkulu anibusise.
Thank you very much Baba, sizohlangana nawe kulela sonto, continuing with izindlela ibheke emshadweni nabasekhona emshadweni. uNkulunkulu akubusise.
Bless you Baba.
Thank you.